Very good afternoon, everyone, and warm entries to the new fellows to BuyUcoin and TomoChain Talkover. So for the newbies who are not known to what exactly BuyUcoin and TomoChain is, see, both are individual firm where BuyUcoin is the Indian crypto exchange and blockchain wallet service, which currently serves more than 2 lakhs of users in currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. And also it has several products in the blockchain space. It is working towards building a global decentralized economy through its different endeavors, right? And when you talk about TomoChain, TomoChain's technology and defocused flagship products includes fast and near zero 2000 TPS, 2-second block time, and EVM, that is the Ethereum virtual machine, totally compatible. And an array of original features and protocols is designed to support speed, privacy, usability, liquidity needs, all you can say, all in one platform. So starting on, so let me introduce with the representatives from TomoChain. We have Mr. Ken Chaturvedi. He is the Chief Business Development Officer. All I can say about him is the professional game designer and a producer, as well as game-related tech entrepreneur. A full-time blockchain evangelist, he holds an MBA degree from the Wharton School of Business and dual BS degree in the Industrial Engineering and Economics from Georgia Tech. And from BuyUcoin, we have Samaksh Wangnu. He is the blockchain analyst and has worked on several blockchain products, from developing and marketing blockchain as a service product to working in a blockchain consultancies and helping clients through providing innovative blockchain solutions. And to the faces I'm new to, my name is Himanshi, and I take care of all the public relations and the community building at BuyUcoin. So see, guys, we know that India has always been a vibrant crypto market, and it's the fastest growing crypto market in the world. So is this a reason that TomoChain wants to enter in India market, or why does TomoChain wants to enter Indian crypto trading market?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, India is one of the most, I think, untapped markets in the crypto space that there is. Until recently, when we had the whole inability for people to actually transact with one another using banks onto crypto exchanges, until they kind of removed that with the RBI, recent ruling with the RBI. In the Supreme Court. This has been, one of these moments where it really kind of unlocks the ability for people to participate in the crypto space and allows for them to kind of really explore, invest. And when we think about it from that perspective, for TomoChain, we've always been eyeing the Indian market for quite a while. I mean, I've spent a lot of time here. I've spent a lot of time networking with the crypto industry. And we were kind of looking for the right opportunity to enter. If you actually look at TomoChain specifically, when we look at our website traffic, India represents number 2 or number 3 all the time. We have actually a significant investor base from India. Beyond that, obviously, aside from 1.3 billion people to 200 million unbanked, India is really digital native in many ways when it comes to banking. When in 2016, when we went through the whole demonetization time period, everyone was forced to kind of move from this cash-based economy into really a digital economy, right? So I think India is really primed for that, whereas a number of other economies are still kind of very heavy on cash. But when you have so many people using and accustomed to digital payments, it makes a lot of sense to enter into the space. So for TomoChain, we already have that existing user base. I think it's the right time to enter now that there's a lot more positive sentiment in India. And so so I think this is kind of really the mark, working with BuyUcoin. I'm really excited for kind of the opportunities we'll be able to look at in India moving forward.
Great. See, all I can say is that Indian crypto market has potential, and we are sure of that, right? And market will definitely excel. So what do you think, Samaksh? What potential BuyUcoin can offer once the Tomo get listed?
So as you know, BuyUcoin is one of the oldest exchanges running currently in India. We have been running since 2016. And if anyone in India has ever tried to buy crypto or has invested in crypto, whether it be Bitcoin, Ethereum, he has heard about us one or twice or has gone our platform. So we have currently an active user base of over 350,000 users. We have traded digital currency in more than 90 million on our platform. We have also recently partnered with one of the biggest payment services and online wallet app in India, that is MobiQuick, which has over 100 million users as of now, and we are certainly attracting a lot of those users on our platform. Uh, and in addition to that, we also believe in TomoChain's platform that allows entrepreneurs, enterprises, and institutions to build high-powered, rich, feature-rich blockchain projects. And hence, we think it is a brilliant addition to our platform. And not only that, the market, crypto market, is on the growth since RBI has lifted the ban, which was the Supreme Court has lifted the ban put on by RBI. So there is no problem in maintaining liquidity or volume in the current Indian crypto market. So we are really happy to be partnering up with TomoChain and bringing it to the Indian users.
Absolutely. See, exactly. It's like being optimistic and following the footsteps of the developing countries, right? And since India is developing, so much, what perspective does BuyUcoin hold on the current crypto volume and the liquidity in India?
As of now, stocks, the everything prices in stocks, whether it be oils, has gone down. The crypto market in Bitcoin also fell as low as $3,800 during this pandemic, but it also rose to $10,500 in the meantime through a period of over between 2 months. So I don't think there is any problem the volatility of the market certainly attracts the users all over the globe. So there is no issues regarding facing the liquidity and volume. And we have also revamped our whole platform, BuyUcoin platform, to make it more user friendly. We have certainly partnered up with uh, big clients whose customer base is over 100 million users, and we are certainly attracting a lot of them. Uh, we at BuyCoin also have global market makers, which are built by our in-house teams on technical specs which are world class, and they help us in maintaining and keeping in check the liquidity always in real time.
100%. Great. It's sound like to all the users as well as to me, the people who are not into crypto, I think we should give it a try, right? So, Sukin, what do you think? Is TomoChain ready to make its own news in the industry with any plans for increasing the liquidity?
Sure. So I think when it comes to liquidity, one of the biggest issues has always been how do Indian crypto holders, how do they get access to TomoChain for us specifically, right? So BuyUcoin having access to such a large user base and also through its own marketing expertise, I think they use a very unique method of attracting users as well as being able to maintain their community, which is very different than any of the other ones because they did a lot of offline activities, offline methods for doing that. So I think that it's the ability to kind of signal to them that they can access TomoChain, that TomoChain will actually be able to directly be linked to BuyUcoin, meaning that they can either buy it, with their USDT directly, or I think with the new relationship that BuyUcoin has with MobiQuick, it also means that there's an ability for direct fee on ramp for these users to purchase TomoChain down the road when that is enabled. In addition to that, I think for TomoChain itself, we have a separate project that we'll be announcing next week that is also intended to improve liquidity as well. So what we're trying to do is make it easier for users peer-to-peer to be able to buy and sell cryptocurrencies as well, using e-wallet solutions, using banks, and also in person if that's something that people want to do. So I think the point is trying to make it easier and easier for anyone to access crypto without having to have them jump through hurdles. And that's a big part of, I think, what BuyUcoin is trying to do at this point. If you have hundreds of millions of users using MobiQuick, well, let's have it so that they can access crypto through that. So, yeah.
Or individual, when they expand their horizon, is the investment, and then of course this future sport. And all the best, Tomo, for this such of the process and the mind, the idea. Totally, it's good, right? And see, we know that Indian market holds great potential and importance for the future of the crypto economy, right? And BuyUcoin and TomoChain focused their efforts in bringing the cryptocurrencies to the masses across the nations to aid the eradications of poverty, boost economy, and especially in the post COVID-19 economy also, right? So, Samaksh, let's not keep a secret by giving news that when BuyUcoin is going to list TomoChain USDT, and how will the trade work?
So I'm happy to announce that BuyUcoin Tomo USDT pair is already live on BuyUcoin. So that is a big news. And for any information regarding how to trade on how to buy Tomo chain, anything related to that, we have a short info video. So it will be played after this shortly. So I hope that will clear all the doubts, and happy buying Tomo USDT pair on BuyUcoin.
Yes, absolutely. And
Exciting.
Indian users will get a new coin, right? So what TomoChain wants to advise Indian traders waiting for investing in Tomo?
Sure. So, TomoChain has been in development for the last 3 years. We've been in mainnet for a year and a half now, and we've already built a series of products and protocols on top of it, really focusing on DeFi, as I mentioned earlier. I think the one thing about TomoChain is that we're product builders, and we're always looking for how we can reach a mass market. We're trying to remove that whole friction. Like, for example, on TomoChain, on most blockchains, if you want to issue a token, let's say a stablecoin, if you want to send that stablecoin, you also have to hold a native token, whether in this case maybe Ethereum as an example. You have this dual currency system. That doesn't make it easy for people to actually, everyday people to transact. On TomoChain, it's not the case. You issue a token, gas fees are paid in the token itself. The end user doesn't even have to know that. You don't have to know that they're using TomoChain, the blockchain. And I think that's the key point, is blockchain is a technology. It's a technology layer. And the idea of utilizing it for what it's good at is what's important, not having people jumping in and constantly trying to say, I need to buy it, and then how do I use it? And that's really the point, that kind of the direction we've been moving in. One project that built on TomoChain using this protocol, they have over 100,000 users using the TomoChain blockchain without even knowing it. They have a token that's issued that's used for payments, for services, and these users are pretty much they're just retail investors, but they're not even sure necessarily that TomoChain's the underlying blockchain for it. And I think that's the key when we think about what TomoChain's trying to do moving forward. And I think that fits very well from a narrative perspective into India, as you discussed, right? A huge poverty, strong poverty areas or rural areas that don't have access to banking. But they have mobile phones. Everyone has a mobile phone, right? At this point. So why not make it easier for them to be able to actually do their financial transactions using blockchain? Doesn't matter if they know it's TomoChain though. So this is kind of really what we're focusing on. And moving into the later part of this year, we're going to be issuing a new privacy protocol. So what that's going to allow is, right now you can send tokens 2000 TPS, 2-second block time, as you had mentioned, almost zero transaction fees. We're going to be enabling pure financial privacy. So now you'll be able to transact, perhaps stake, earn interest, but it's hidden from the public ledger if that's what you want it to be. That's going to be very important, and that's in addition to the peer-to-peer marketplace I mentioned earlier that we're going to be launching. So this really is about allowing for any end user to have access to crypto, but they don't necessarily have to know that they're using it. And I think that's really what's going to drive mass adoption, not forcing them to go through like 13 odd steps to buying into crypto, but really making it just easy for anyone to access it.
Absolutely. It's like bringing crypto to the pockets of everybody.
Right, absolutely.
Right. So a few words to justify this talk, right? A business of simplifying crypto. Indeed, it happens to be a very great session, and I thank Mr. Chaturvedi for being available and giving his views on the TomoChain and the BuyUcoin Talkover. And I also extend my thanks to Mr. Samaksh and obviously I'm totally looking forward for more sessions like this, right? And we know that there are going to be more questions from the users, right? And so you can use hashtag AskBUCTomo to ask your questions through comments and replies. And obviously, thank you so much again, and 100% stay safe. Thank you, everybody.
Here complete guide on how to trade Tomo with USDT. Open BuyUcoin, and click on the top right corner sign in button. Enter your registered email ID and password, and click on Login. When entering the 2FA code, the page will automatically redirect you to the BuyUcoin wallet section, where you search Tomo in search here and click on Trade, select USDT Tomo. Here you put the current buying price of Tomo in USDT, and then enter the volume, how much Tomo you want to buy. The total value will automatically be shown. After that, you place order by clicking on Buy Tomo. Your order has been successfully placed. You can check this in order book and open order.